first ran across GBT, I thought this is the organization that's got all the answers to every question I ever had. And I've truly fought for several years to try to get everybody in our county on board with GBT and the data system that we're trying to create. Yeah, I highly recommend GBT to anybody, and I do so. The economy in Flint's been really poor lately. Consequently, they really need to account for every kid they have in their school system. Our clients move several times a year. It's hard for anyone to keep up with what school system they're involved in, what organization they're involved with. So, as a result of that, I asked GBT to come to Flint to help me design a system that we could track kids no matter where they're at. If they're in Flint, we can track them from school to school. If we place them in residential settings, we can track their progress. We look for things like, how long they've been in this placement, how are they doing in this placement, so we can actually monitor the kids from placement, from school to school, from police department to police department. We have approximately 2,000 kids that are in out-of-home placement, and we have no way of tracking those kids. Our system is a linear system, and all it's designed is to take information about petitions, about cases, and it puts it in a computer. That computer does not help us design programs around families, our immediate needs. I need the capability of getting data out of these systems so that we can start to look at what we're doing and whether or not the things that we provide these families is effective or not. And that's why I need the system. I need the data system that will give me that type of information. Actually, a caseworker can go out to the school, make a contact, enter the contact information from the school or from the police station, or wherever the caseworker may choose. He can actually pull out his laptop, enter the information about the kid, and it's instant. The supervisor can sit in their office and monitor the caseworker's work. They can determine if the caseworker's actually seeing kids, or if they're working with kids, or if they're whatever they need to do in order to help the family. The supervisor can sit in their office, not having to go chase the caseworker down and ask them questions. Phone calls come in, emergency phone calls come in about a family or whatnot. Caseworkers can pull up that case, and they've got the information at hand. They don't have to chase anybody down. It's readily available to the supervisor. And again, it's a very important tool for supervisors to want to stay appraised of cases and want to make sure that their caseworkers are doing what they're supposed to do. Myself, if I get a call about a specific high visibility case, say I've got a kid that's involved in a drive-by shooting where several people have been shot, I can pull up that case and get the information to the judge immediately. I don't have to get up out of my chair, walk across the street, go into the file room, pull open the file, look through the file, make sure the information's in the file, then walk up to the judge and say, here's what happened last night. That information is readily available to me, to the judge, and it's all on a computer screen. This is going to be the answer for most of the court administrators out there as far as monitoring and tracking cases across systems. There's no doubt in my mind. It works for us, and it's going to work. It'll do wonders for them too.